are 1 minute from liftoff, platform 2.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Jeff Butt. I'm CPU president, and this is day 4 of the CPU Nationals. I'm here with Shara Adi. And we're just about to start on platform 1 here. We have the classic junior women to round out the junior ladies. We watched some of junior lifting last night, and the ladies lifted incredibly. But today we have the 76, 84, and 84 plus. And on platform 2, we have the classic women masters 3 and 4. Good morning, Shara.
Good morning, Jeff.
Joy and Heidi.
We're just about to get going here. We have a clock running.
About 30 seconds.
And on platform 1, we have Eleanor Kelly Kader, opened up 117.5 kilos. And on platform 2, we have Charlene Brunjes. Eleanor's in the 76 junior, and Charlene is in the M4, which means she's 70 plus years of age. As I'm sure has been mentioned here, powerlifting is a sport that you can do into your latter years for sure. And Charlene already coming out to the platform. Charlene has represented Canada a number of times on the international stage. So open up 25 kilos.
Nice speedy opener.
Very easy lift and 3 white lights.
Good start on 2. 50 kilos on the bar, please, for Emmy.
Eleanor on 1 with 117.5 kilos. She's a 76 kilo class.
Loaded on 2.
And Emmy Garzito will be on platform 2, 50 kilos. And she's an M3. That means she's between 60 and 69 years of age.
That's a good lift for Eleanor. Moving like an opener should.
And good on 2 for Emma. And on number 1, we got Rachel Coulter, 127.5 kilos. And Joy Brown coming up on 2, 57.5 kilos.
Joy is one of our local Regina athletes. She started lifting when she was 70. Oh.
Loaded on 2.
So Rachel on platform 1 is in the 76 kilo class. And the referees say Rachel's lift was good on 1.
Like a good opener for Joy.
Joy's good on 2.
For Joy as well. 60 kilos on the bar, please, for Heidi.
Next, on 1, we have 147.5 kilos for Elizabeth in the 76 kilo class junior, and Heidi Schraff, 60 kilos in the 57 M3. Heidi has also represented Canada before on the international stage.
Loaded on 2.
Good on 1 for Elizabeth. Good on 2 for Heidi.
And another good lift on 2. We're off to a good start here. 70 kilos on the bar, please, for Carol.
Platform 1 now, we have 162.5 kilos for Ariana Opera, 76 kilos. And on 2, Carol Burke, 69 M4 with 70 kilos.
Loaded on 2.
A very good opener on 1. Next on 1, we have Sophie with 162.5 kilos in the 76 division. And Carol now ready on 2 with 70 kilos in the 69 M4. So for anyone not familiar with powerlifting. This is the first of the 3 disciplines in the squat, and each person will get 3 attempts, and the best attempt that's made successfully will go towards your total. Carol had to
And
wait
there
a
we go,
second
3
command, but
very
it's a
nice.
good
Just
lift.
need to get those knees locked to get that start command. Weight stays the same for Monica.
Sophie Dorius on 1, 76 kilo, 162.5 kilos. I think she's from Saskatchewan, I believe.
Yeah.
Or,
Bridge
and
City
it's a good
Barbell.
lift.
Loaded on 2.
So next on 2, we have Monica Ma, 47 kilo, 70 kilos on the bar. She's an M4 lifter. And on 1, we got Bianca Burko Malvasio.
And we
3
have
weight
another
lights
good
for
lift
Monica. On 2,
87.5 kilos on the bar, please, for Maggie. After Maggie, we'll go
Bianca
to
is in
Unique
76
and
junior
Linda
division,
off firsts.
opening with a fairly big 165. Nice steady opener.
Loaded on 2.
And 3 white lights.
Up next, Christina, and then back to the top of the Eleanor.
And each athlete is looking for 2 or 3 white lights from referees. It's a majority rules. Also, too, besides the 3 referees, if we have a discrepancy on a lift, we have a jury that can overrule what the decision. Fortunately, there hasn't been too many overrules, I think, over the week. Shara, I didn't see too many.
No, I haven't either.
Which is good. That means our referees are being very consistent. We got Maggie here on 2 with 87.5 kilos, 84 M3. And good lift. And Melinda Labrassiere on 1 with 185 kilos and 76 junior. Good lift.
Christina, Eleanor, and Rachel. Christina's going to be attempting the national record.
So also too, just mentioning about the referees' lights. If all 3 referees agree, the jury cannot overrule it. But if we have a discrepancy of 1, then 1 light over the other, then the jury can step in and take a closer look. Got Janique Laflamme now on 2. She's in the 52 M3, opening up with 90 kilos. I've also seen Janique a couple times on the world stage. Looks like a good opener. And Christina Kim on 1 with 70. She's a 76 junior, 191. That's a national record already.
For an opener.
Yeah, and we can tell it's a national record because it's not an increment of 2.5. So with a record, you can actually take smaller increments to set a record. And we got Linda Rousseau now opening up with 100. She's M4, 84, and Linda lifted just a few days ago in the equipped division. And
Just yesterday.
yeah, and Linda has competed at World's Number Time in both equipped and classic lifting. And we got Eleanor Kelly Coder taking her 2nd attempt now. We're into the 2nd round on platform 1. She has 125 kilos. She's in the 76 junior.
Looks like all of our ladies on platform 1 and 2 were successful on all their opening attempts.
Yes, and we can have a situation if someone don't make 1 lift in any particular discipline, they have a situation what we call bombing out, and their total would end up being 0. They can continue to lift now, which is a rule we just changed in the CPU. It's not a really good scenario. You can continue to lift, or you can stop at that point in time. But all the ladies here in both platform 1 and 2 are all good, so we don't have any concerns with the squats now. We got Rachel here on platform 1, 2nd attempt at 135, and Charlene on platform 2 with 30.
I suspect Charlene may be timing this one out. A lifter might choose to do that.
Good lift on 1 for Elizabeth Irvine.
That extra minute so they're not a sweat.
Now on platform 2, what we have, I think Charlene is just looking at securing a world spot.
All right, we're at time.
She could have an injury or
30
something, so
kilos on
she's
the
just looking
barbell,
at getting
62.5
attempts on the
pounds on the
board,
bar
and
release for Joy.
that's considered no lift. We still have to put the weight on the bar when the lifters put it in, and sometimes they put that lift in just to help out their fellow competitors, giving them an extra minute.
Loaded on 2.
So we've got Elizabeth here now on platform 1, and coming up is Joy Brown on platform 2. One here, okay, had a little bit of delay on the lights there, but 3 white lights, so it's a good lift. Got Joy now on 2, and you said Joy's a local lifter, Sharon?
Yes, she hails from Regina, so this is her first nationals.
Good for her, and she's 2 for 2 on lift so far.
65 kilos on the bar, please, for Heidi.
At 65 coming up now for Heidi. And on 1 we have Sophie with 170 kilos.
Loaded on 2.
And just for if anyone is out there and they're a little bit challenged with the kilo weights here, it's usually 2.2 in kilos in regards to the calculation there. So Sophie here is squatting about 375 pounds roughly. And she makes it successful. Ariana coming up on 1 next, 172.5. That looks like good. That's good for Heidi.
70 kilos on the bar, please, for Emmy.
Emma Garzida's next, 63 kilo M3 lifter, and she's going for 70 kilos.
Loaded on 2 for Emmy.
It's a little sticky there for Ariana. Let's see what the referees say on that one. And it's a good lift, 3 white lights. Next on 1 we have Bianca, 76 junior. Emma is ready to go on 2. And you can see Emma had 1 red light, and one of the referees didn't think she was quite deep enough. But she has 2 white lights, which makes it a good lift. Now the jury can look at that and look and see if they want to overrule it. Usually it has to be fairly blatant.
I know we all haven't had enough coffee yet, but let's hear you guys holler. This is early morning. Monica going for a national record attempt on her 2nd lift. Bar is loaded.
So Bianca on 1. It's a little bit of work, but she did lift and 3 white lights. And again, we have a non-increment of 2.5 kilos, so we got a national record here for Monica. And she's in the 47 M4, so she's between 70 and 79 years old. Or she could be 70 and older.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks good, and she looks like she still has some room in the tank there. And 3 white lights, so a national record for Monica. Congratulations.
75 kilos on the bar, please, for Carol.
And now Melina Labrassiere, 76 kilo junior on 1. That's 195 kilos, round about 430 pounds. And a very good attempt. And now we got Christina Kim coming up on 1, and again, looking to increase her national record with 201 kilos. Carol Burke on 2. She's an M469.
Loaded on 1. This is going to be a national record. Let's have some crowd noise.
Oh, her 2nd attempt of 75 kilos.
And 2-1 no lift. Number 1 card.
And so on
leads
platform
the
2, she got 2 red lights, which means that's a no lift. Her coach can go to the jury and dispute it because she got at least 1 white light. And I'm not sure if they'll change it or not, but or if her coach even will think to do that. We've got Christina here looking to increase her national record. 201 kilos, 442 pounds. She has 1 red, which should be a good lift, unless the jury depends to look at it a little closer. They can overrule that. From my perspective, looked like a very close lift, so could go either way. And I think our referees here, generally speaking, we got national referees in the chairs and international sitting on the jury. Doesn't have to be that scenario, but generally that's what we have here. So Maggie on 2 with 92.5 kilos and 84 M3. And 3 white lights, it's a good lift. Eleanor on 1 with 132.5 kilos. And this is the 3rd attempts now.
Loaded on 2.
And that's a good lift. The junior women continue on their streak. There are no red lights on that platform 1 yet. Having a good day.
Yeah, 2 rounds so far with no missed lifts is amazing. Yeah. So we got Janique here with 95. And Rachel taking 140 on her 3rd. Platform 1.
Good fight.
And Janique is good, yes, 2-1.
107.5
She had 1 red light on, looks like on her right side. But that's okay.
On platform 2, we are just finishing second attempts.
140 here for Rachel. It looks like a very good lift. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights. I always say Lynn is a very flashy dresser on the platform, and she has the hair to match. And with her gold belt, gold shoes. And her glasses are something, they're beautiful.
Absolutely.
And looks like a good attempt. Lynn actually lifted very well yesterday and looking very good here again today.
Oh, we're still killing it over here on 2. All right,
Elizabeth on 1, 157.5 kilos.
Then we're going to go to Joy and Heidi, top of the 3rd, flight B.
Now, as we mentioned with Charlene here on 2, we think she's just putting in lifts to give the other athletes a minute to take a rest. Good on 1. So, and if the lifter passes on an attempt, we just go into the next attempt. So that's why Charlene would do this. So we do have to treat it as if it's going to be an attempt made at the lift. So we do need to take the 60 seconds. Ariana here with 175 kilos. That's about 385 pounds. Some very strong young ladies. And that was a fight, but I think it should be okay. She had 1 red light, and that's for depth, which means that you have to squat with your knee. Your knee has to be low or higher than your hip joint. So it's a very deep squat. And one of the referees didn't think she was quite low enough, but the other 2 were okay, so it's a good lift. We got Joy coming up 67.5 on platform 2. And Sophie also 175, 385 pounds. Coming up here from Saskatchewan lifter here from Saskatoon area. And Saskatchewan lifter on 2.
Yes.
like Joy was plenty deep there.
And 2-1, it's a good lift for
Oh,
Joy.
so we got our first
70
junior
kilos on
miss
bar,
at
please, for Heidi.
175. So we have our spotters and loaders here, hardest working people here this week, and they're here to keep the lifter safe. Not only are they loading each and every weight attempt here, we have every now and again when the lifter will miss a lift, they need to catch that and get the lifter back into the rack safely. The lifter is meant to stick with the bar. Got Heidi for 70 kilos on 2, and Bianca with 175. I don't know if I think Heidi beat the command there, so there's referee's command start and rack, and I think that she started to rack the bar before she got that command. Bianca's good on 1.
Up next, Melina, Christina, and then we're going to start round B with Amy.
So we got Melina here at 200 kilos, again for about 440 pounds. 76 kilo junior.
Loaded on 1.
And Carol, looks like Carol's going for a national record as well with 76 on the bar.
Loaded on 2 for Carol,
Looking for a national record
attempt. Let's see it.
in the 69 M4. Melina's look strong. Let's see. 3 white lights. Very good lift.
She's happy with that one.
Up next, we have Christina, asking for 206, so a national record attempt.
Carol missed 75 on her second and went up for the record on her third. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights. She's a new world record. National record. She's very happy.
All right, we're staying at 76 kilos on the bar for Monica.
So Christina Kim here was, again, she's broken a national record on her first 2 attempts, and now going for 206 on her third. Break 3 national records.
Different weight class, we don't have to go up a chip. Bar is loaded for Monica's national record attempt.
So often around third attempts, we'll see someone that's going to be attempting records. Now that looked a little high for me, but let's see what the referees say. Oh no, 3 white lights. Yeah, it looked a little better from the replay. Yeah. We're looking at it from a front-on monitor, so it looks a little different than the referees. They're much closer than we are.
Yes.
We got Monica here, 76 kilos in the 47 M4. So another national record.
Loaded on 1.
Looks like we've jumped into flight B here on platform 1 now.
Oh, and Monica lost her balance. It looked like she was coming up, but so that's no lift. So this is the second flight now on platform 1, so we'll start to see a new group of lifters here. And this is Amy, she's in the 84 kilo junior division. And we still got a few people on platform 2. Emmy's coming up next, and she's trying 80 kilos. Looks like good on 1. Next we got Ashley Vincelette on platform 1. She's in the 84 plus, helping up 145 kilos. Emmy on 2 is 2 for 2 so far. Looking to go 3 for 3 in the squat. And that looks very good.
And 2 to 1, it's a good lift.
And 2 to 1. So that counts. You got Maggie. 95 kilos on 2. And Ashlyn Vincelette with 145 in the 84 plus junior division. Looks like a good opener. And the referees agree. Maggie on 2 here with 95. Maggie also 2 for 2 so far.
Loaded on 1.
On 1 we got Mia Tostanik, 152.5 kilos. She's in the 84 category. Maggie's looks really deep.
Nice fight on
3
two.
white lights and
3 white
referees.
lights.
And
Nice,
Mia on 1.
25 kilos please on the bar for
Very
Janine.
nice
Then
opener.
we go to Linda and start plate B with Patty.
And we're the third squat now on platform 2. We have Janique
Loaded on 2.
in the Master 3, 52 kilo group. And Amelie Jackson on 1, 84 plus.
Loaded on 1.
She's opening up with 160 kilos. Janique looks good. Let's see what the referees say. Good lift.
2 to 1. It's a good lift. Nice work out there.
And Amelia,
All right, we're
good
gonna
on
go to
1.
another national record attempt. 111.5 kilos on this bar for Linda.
So Linda, we have another national record here on platform 2 with 111.5 kilos. If I do recall, I think this is her own record.
All right, we're leaving a national record on the bar. When I say bars,
And
okay,
Deontay
you guys have
Nelson
something to
on
do out
1.
there.
She's in the 84 plus
Probably know
category.
what it is.
Opening it up with 175 kilos.
Bar is loaded. Linda, national record
With our
attempt.
junior lifters here, they're between the ages of 19 and 23. Deontay good on 1. A good fight for Linda. And looks like a good lift. She has another national record.
Linda's very happy about that.
It's the hair.
Loaded on 1.
All right. We need to get to plate B. I think we have 80 kilos on the bar. 80 kilos
So
on
starting
the bar.
now on platform 2
kilos racks 14
is
for
the
Patty.
second group here, or second flight of lifters. Patty Cameron starting out. She's in the 69 Master 3 division, opening up with 80. And we have Alexa Seaman on platform 1 in the 84 junior, opening up 177.5 kilos.
Loaded on 2 for Patty.
And that looks very good on 1, 3 white lights. And Patty Cameron now coming up for the first time today with 80 kilos. And she's in the Master 369 category.
Loaded on 1.
We got Merlande Kane on platform 1 with 190 kilo opener in the 84 plus junior division. That looks good for Patty. Let's see what the referees say. Yep.
2 to 1. It's a good lift.
She has one red
82
light in the middle. It has a
for
blue
Doris
card, and that
Lexington.
usually means didn't stand up right, or maybe her knees weren't quite locked at the top. But 2 referees thought it was okay, so we're good to go with that one.
Loaded on 2.
Merlande here now on platform 1. Very easy squat, very strong young lady. And 3 white lights. We got Doris DeShane on platform 2, 84 plus, opening up with 82.5 kilos.
Doris is from Weyburn.
Also from Weyburn. Good.
One of
A lot of local lifters, or Saskatchewan lifters anyway, here today. Trying to certainly get spots on the world team. We got Maura Howden on platform 1 here, and she's in the 84 plus, opened up 217.5 kilos. That's round about 480 pounds. Very big opener. She's lifted here a couple of times already this week, I believe, and I know she talked about this was the very important one for her, and looks like she's starting out very strong. Making that look easy.
easy opener.
And we got Deb on 1, and on 2. Very experienced lifter as well. Now it looks like she come out and the rack heights is a little too high. Now she has a minute to get her lift in, and if there's a change in what you put in on your cards, that goes against your own time, so she'll be a little tight here on time, but let's hope she can get her rack or squat command early, and looks like she's okay. 85 kilos, and it's a good lift, so she's okay. Got Amy Richardson now. We're in round 2 in platform 1, going up to 127.5 kilos. That's a good lift. Sue Bonneau in the 84 plus M3. Sue's from Nova Scotia. I see her lifting very often. I'm from the East Coast as well, and crossing paths at events very regularly. Sue's also represented Canada a number of times on the world stage. I think she holds some records as well. And we got Ashlyn on platform 1 with 157.5 kilos. Sue's opener looks very strong at 92.5, and no problems at all. Got Margot Kraft coming up on 2, 107.5, and Ashlyn on 1, and a good lift at 157.5. Margot's open up 107.5 kilos, and Margot's in the 84 plus, Master 3. And we got Mia Tostanek here on platform 1, her second attempt at 162.5 kilos. Margot's lift looks good. 3 white lights from the referees. So we've got Gail Ann Breeze coming up on 2 with 110 kilo opener.
Loaded on 2.
Looks like a good lift for Mia. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights.
Up next, Amelia, Deontay, and Alexis.
Amelia next on 1, 172.5 kilos. Gail Ann has also represented Canada a number of times on the international stage. I think she may have held some world records actually for a time. Her opener looks very easy. And the referees agree. One referee thought it was a little high, but that should be okay. Got Amelia now on platform 2, 172.5 kilos.
Loaded on 2.
And again, Shara, looks like some of the athletes, and again, you might have a high side in which the referees see is when they'll give you a red light, but you're looking for that 2 to 1.
That's right.
Pam King is next here, 69 Master 3, open up a 110. Pam also represented Canada, I think, for the last maybe 3 or 4 years on the international stage. Very good lifter. We got Deontay on 1 with 185 kilos.
And 2 to 1.
And good lift for Pam, but also 1 red light on the side. Looks good on the replay to me, but I'm not looking at the side that got the red light. See Deontay, 185. And the referees, 3 white lights.
Up next, Alexis, Miranda, and Mara.
It's got Nicole Carriere on 2, 112.5 kilos.
Loaded on 1.
Easy opener.
Yes, easy, and looks like 3 white lights. Got Alexis now on 1 with 187.5 kilos. She's 84 junior. Brenda Billings now also 84 plus, M3, 125 kilos.
Bar is loaded.
And Alexis' lift is good. Brenda now at 125 on 2. And Merlane Kane coming out for a second attempt of 202.5 kilos, about 445 pounds. And Brenda's lift looks good to me. Let's see what the referee say. 3 white lights.
Another good opener on the board. These ladies are crushing it over here. 85 kilos on the bar, please, for Patty, top of the seconds. Bar is loaded.
Patty Cameron now coming out for the second attempt on platform 2 with 85 kilos. Melanie looks very good on 1. Let's see what the referee say. 3 white lights. Now see Patty. 3 white lights.
87.5 kilos.
Patty had gotten 1 red light for not having her knees locked out on the first one, but looks like she's got that cleaned up, and the lift was good anyway, so she's 2 for 2. Now we got more coming out with 227.5, and again, for people that are kilo challenged, that's 500 pounds. So taking 500 pounds on her second attempt is a very big squat. And for Doris on 2 with 87.5 kilos, a very strong squat.
And
good
another
lift.
lift on the board. 90 kilos on the bar, please, for Deb.
Looks very good for Maura.
Good lift on 1. Up next, Amy, Mia, and Ashley.
Loaded on 2 for Deb.
So Deb on 2 with 90 kilos next. And Amy coming out for her last attempt of squat with 132.5 on 1.
Loaded on 1.
And Deb's second looks very strong.
97.5 kilos on the bar, please, for Sue.
Looks like Amy's good for 3 for 3 on her squats as well. 3 white lights and the referees.
Lift on 1. Up next, Mia, Ashley, and Amelia.
Loaded on 2.
So on 2 we have Sue Bonneau coming up next with 97.5 kilos.
Loaded on 1.
And Mia on 1, 170 kilos. And referees say good on 2 for Sue.
All right, 115 kilos
And
on the
Mia
bar, please,
is
for
good on
Gaylan.
1. Gaylan is next 115 on
This is
2.
a national record
And on 1 we got
attempt.
Ashlyn Kinselette.
Class for Gaylan.
As I mentioned, Gail very accomplished, lifted the Canada a number of times, and this is a record attempt. I think this will be beating her own record. Ashlyn on 1 with 170 kilos. Well, a little too heavy on 1. Gail makes hers look easy, but it's turned down 2 to 1 for a depth call from 2 referees. Again, her coach can go to the jury and question that lift. And again, we're looking at the side that got the good light, but it looks good on this side. But like I said, people sometimes are a little off-centered. I know I'm higher on my right side. And we got Margot here on 2 coming up next, 115. And Amelia Jackson on 1 with 180 kilos. This is just short of 400 pounds. So everyone on our junior side from this point forward will probably be 400 pounds plus squat. Margot on 2, Sits down. Looks like she's got the depth. She dipped in there. Let's see what the referees say. 3 lights.
For Margot.
Amelia.
All right. So that Pamela wants 115.5.
A little bit of a
So we
grind,
just
but
talked
let's
about
see
that
what the
national
referees
record.
say.
She had a lot of
3
faith
white
in her
lights.
competitor,
So she's
yeah.
3 for 3 in
She
squats.
already just put the chip right
Sure, she'll be
on.
happy with that. Pamela next, again, another national record, 115.5.
Loaded on one.
All right. Bars loaded. You guys know what to do out there.
Deontay, 192.5, 84 plus junior. First 2 squats look very good. It's roughly 425 pounds. Look very strong, a little fight, but I think that'll be good. Yes, 3 for 3 in the squats. Congratulations. Pam now on 2. Definitely a middle sticking point. Pam stuck with it. She's a veteran and learned not to let the weight bully her around, and that's a good lift. New national record for Pam. And again, our side looks good from the replay, and but she got the red light from the other side, so again, it could be just a little imbalance where she's a little higher on one side than the other. Got Alexis here now, also 192.5 kilos. A little too much today. And on 2, Nicole, coming up 122.5. And no lift also 2, called for depth by 2 reds. Again, her coach can go to the jury and question that. It looked very close from this side, but again, we got a white light on this side, so we're not getting the vantage point of the side that's getting called, so it's really hard for us to say. Merlandi, 210 kilos, 462 pounds. Brenna with 137.5 kilos on 2. Looks like a nice squat there for Merlandi. Let's see. Yeah, 3 white lights. 3 for 3 in the squat.
She's asking 235.5, which is a national record attempt.
See, and Brenda good as well.
And we have another lift over here.
So we got Patty Cameron on 2 with 90 kilos. And Mora on 1, looking for 235.5, which means it's a national record.
She'll also be closing out squats for us on platform 1.
Yes, and this is around 520 pounds.
It's a big squat.
And if memory serves me correctly, I believe this was Haley Kostanux, who was a really good open lifter and in Canada for a number of years, and I think this is her squat record, if I recall. So definitely in good company. And a good fight. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights. She's a new national record holder. Patty on 2 here, coming up with 90 kilos. And referees say it's a good lift. Again, she got the 1 blue card, which likely means it's a knee lockout issue. But it's a good lift, and she's 3 for 3 in the squat. Doris coming up next. So you notice now we're switched to one screen. There will be a 10-minute break on platform 1. And Doris comes up with that. It looks so three reds, so there'll be no room to protest for coaches there. Everyone agreed that it was a high squat from the 3 referees. Again, looks fairly close from here, but again, it's close. Deb coming up next here with 92.5 kilos. Deb is in an M3 69 kilo class. So second lift today will be the bench press. And that'll be coming up in about 8 minutes on platform 1. But our ladies on platform 2 still going strong in the squat. Deb with 92.5 kilos and a good lift.
Another good lift on 2. All right, we're going up to 100 kilos on this bar for Susan. After Susan,
Sue just taking a 2.5 kilo jump.
And Margot, 6 squats left on this platform. Bars loaded for Sue.
Looks up, gets her squat command. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights.
Coach, where's the weight on
So
that
Sue is
bar?
3 for 3.
All
Gaylan
right,
next.
Gaylan, the strength was there at 115 for that national record attempt.
So Gail, although she missed her second attempt, she decided she was going to go up anyway. I think the 115 was a national record, so the 117 will be a national record as well if she can make this.
Bars loaded for Gaylan, national record attempt.
She may feel comfortable with the way felt. Just know she got to sink it a little bit deeper this time around. She comes up with the weight. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights this time, so she's new national record holder. Sunk that one in a little deeper. Definitely look better for sure.
Yep.
Bar is loaded.
Margot next, 117.5, also looking to go 3 for 3 in the squat. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights, good lift.
All right, and it's a new provincial record. All right, so Pamela would like to stick at 117.5. Bar is loaded for Pamela.
So again, Pamela looking to increase her national record here on her third. 117.5. Her second was a little tough, a little sticky in the middle. So she opts to take just a 2 kilo jump, just trying to add to her record. Moved a little easier. Let's see what the referees say. Oh, turned down 2 to 1, and that's for depth. And as mentioned before, her coach can go to the table on it if she got 1 light. I think that was pretty close to being high, but let's see if there's not. Doesn't look like there's going to be a dispute. We got Nicole on 2. Also missed 122 on her second. Coming back to try that again on her third.
Loaded for Nicole.
She's in 84 plus, M3. little fight. Let's see what the referees say.
Patience
3 white
too
lights.
much, and
Come
we
back and got it. Good
three
for
white
her.
lights. All right, we're gonna finish up squats
And we got
here
Brenda,
with 143
an
kilo
84 plus
national
M3 as
record
well at
attempt. We
143.
all
So
know
again,
what it
another
means when
national
we're
record.
on an increment of 2.5. Automatically means we're looking at a national record. So when I say bars loaded, the job of the
As it seems
audience
to be the case
is,
for most of the week here, seems like there's lots of national records,
that's right,
Shara,
except more than one
broken
of you.
in every single flight here.
It does. Got some strong athletes out this week.
35 seconds to change your openers. 35
Bar,
seconds to change your opener.
bar is loaded for Brenda. Let's hear it, you guys.
I think Brenda's the last one in this in platform 2 here. So they'll take a 10-minute break after this before they go into the bench. And we are about 3 minutes and 20 seconds away from bench starting on platform 1. Let's see what the referees say.
Slow and steady wins the race.
And that's
3
good.
white lights. Nice work. All right, we're going to transition this platform over, take 10 minutes, and then we are going to get into the bench press component on platform 2. 10 minutes on the clock means
Great.
7 minutes to change over.
So we're going to take just a very short break here, but we'll be back in maybe a minute and a half or 2 minutes and start with the bench press. Welcome back, everybody. We're about to start the bench press portion here of our day. Again, on platform 1, we have Classic Junior Women, 76, 84, and 84 plus. On platform 2, we have Classic Women Master 3 and 4. Shara stepped out here for a moment, but she'll be back with me here in the next couple of minutes. We have Ariana Opera, and she's our 76 junior, opening up with 70 kilos. Okay, yeah, and she came out and her hair was down, but on the bench press, so the referees can see the person's head. They need to have their hair up at all times. When you're doing your bench press, your head, butt have to be on the bench. and your feet have to be flat on the floor. She's taking her own handoff here, Ariana. And looks like a good lift. Let's see what the referee say. 3 white lights. We got Sophie Dorius coming up here next with 75 kilos in the 76 junior division.
Platform 2, 6 minutes to lifting, 3 minutes to change opening attempts.
Loaded on 1.
And the commands, again, coming from the referee, at the beginning of the lift, you have to have everything still with your arms locked out. The referee will give you the start. You come down to your chest, you stop on your chest, and then the referee will tell you to press. And then when you lift the weight up to the top, the referee will then give you a rack command. And that's a good lift. And we'll have Bianca Burco Malvasio on 1 with 76 junior, and she's opening up with 77.5. Welcome back, Shara.
Thank you.
Next we have Bianca, Rachel, and Maylena. Loaded on 1.
So also too, one of the things you'll see called in the bench press here is a lot of times people's butt will come off the bench. Could be an uneven or downward motion of the bar. It can go uneven, but if once you see a downward motion, that'll get called by the referees. And our number 1 card is a fairly new rule in which your elbows have to, when you're in the press position in the bottom, your elbows have to be lower than the middle of your shoulder. And that looks like a good lift here from Rachel. Now we got Rachel Coulter, and that's 76 junior, 82.5 kilos. And again, she's giving the instruction to her spotter and loader. It's always good that you have that that little discussion because you want your weight handed to you in a certain way.
Do you self-hand off, Jeff, or do you ask for a handoff?
In Classic, I am just going to, this will be my first time doing my own handoff.
Oh, okay.
I started doing it. I had a little bit of a problem last year with my lat engagement and had to set up in a different way, and I found with that it actually keeps my shoulders in a little better by doing my self handoff. So that was a good lift there on 1. How about yourself?
I ask for a handoff. I find I pin my shoulders in such a way that I have no motion, so I
very
cannot
good.
unrack the bar.
Yeah, so I'll be, this will be my first time at an event doing it tomorrow. So, and again, it might be a little difficult to see at this point. Everyone seems like they have a little bit of an arch here, but they do have to have their butt on the bench at the beginning and not come off at any time during the press itself or the commands of the referee. So between start and your rack, your butt has to be in contact with the bench at all times. And your butt will tend to come up when the weight gets really heavy and you struggle. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you'll adjust your body trying to move around just to get the weight to start up again. We got Eleanor Kelly Kader here, 76 kilo junior, opening up with 92.5. And again, this is over 200 pounds in the bench press as a first attempt.
These are some big openers for these junior women.
Yes, if you're in a commercial gym, this would be, I think, a big plate and a 35 on each side.
Yeah.
A very easy opener at that. 3 white lights. Christina Kim in 76 junior division, opened up with 95, about 210 pounds. And Christina started off today with a squat record. All 3 attempts, She broke the squat record. And now let's see how she does with the bench. Yeah, the self handoff I was saying last night has become a little more prevalent. It almost looks like it's about 50-50. It's a good lift there for Christina. And I think some of the reasons for that is, you know, sometimes in the gym you would get different people lifting off her. You get to a contest, you got different people, and there's so much, there can be so much inconsistency there. Some people have just decided it's better for me to do it myself. I know what I'm getting that way anyway, and
He's really good.
you know, especially I know in commercial gyms, you get somebody to lift off and they can really lift it up and get your shoulders out of place.
I find that a lot as a female. They're not anticipating the load on the bar.
Yes, exactly, and sometimes that could be, you know, the amount of weight surprises them, or if you have someone that's used to lifting off to someone that let's say is a 350-pound bencher, it's going to feel very different lifting off for somebody. We got Elizabeth Irvine here, 76 junior, 105, and that's a good lift. Now we're back to the second round here on our first platform.
So everybody was successful in their bench press. So
yeah, we
no
have
bombs.
everybody good so far. And just a little known fact too as well, if you had some of these record holders on either one of the platforms here today and they broke a squat record and wasn't successful in a bench press or deadlift, then that record also is nullified then at that point.
Yes, you do have to post a total for the session.
Got Ariana here now with 75, looks really good. Monica has 32.5 kilos. And again, she's M4, so she's 70 years or older. And she's in the 47 kilo class. Then our Open Masters, 47 is the lightest weight class. And our junior and sub-junior, they have an extra weight class. And 43 for the women, and I think 53 for the men.
Yeah.
Now in our junior, I think we had 143 yesterday. Sophie here now on 2 with 80 kilos. And Joy coming up on 2 with 32.5 kilos. But that looks a little heavy for Sophie for a second attempt. Hopefully she can make an adjustment, come back and get that one. So we got Bianca coming next on 1 with 82.5 kilos.
Let's go, Joy.
A little too much for Joy on her opener. So again, we could have that scenario. She has to make a lift.
She'll be able to come back and get it. 37.5 kilos on the bar, please, for Carol.
She's certainly capable of pressing that. I have seen it, so she'll come back and give it a go.
Yeah, if this is her first nationals, could be a bit of nerves.
Yep.
But Carol coming up on 2 with 37.5, and Bianca on 1 here with 82.5. And looks like she got that a little sticky in the middle, but I think she's okay. Now Carol on 2. And looks good for Carol. And Rachel now coming up on 1 with 87.5 kilos. Charlene Brunges coming up on 2 with 37.5 for her opener.
Lowered on 2.
Lift is good for Rachel. Looked very easy for second attempt. Generally speaking here, and maybe not so much with the master lays, but with our juniors, you're looking at about a 5 kilo jump from your first to your second, and maybe 2.5 or 5 on your third. with our masters lady, we may see between 2.5 and 5 between each lift. And that's again because the percentages are much higher. So if you look at someone who benches 400 pounds and you jump 5%, it's a little bit of a jump, let's say, of 5-7 kilos. And that percentage would be 2.5 kilos with these weights being lifted. So we've got Eleanor coming up now on 1 at 97.5 kilos. Got Maggie Greenall, and she's 84 at Master 3 and open up with 40 kilos. And that looks like a strong opener for Maggie.
And 2-1, it was a good lift on 2. 45 kilos on the bar, please forward.
Now she had a yellow from the center judge. I'm not sure if maybe her head or feet may have moved. I don't see anything from this
angle.
Yeah.
Loaded on 2.
Eleanor on 1 is good. 3 white lights. Got Janique coming up now for 45 kilo opener. She's in the 52 Master 3 division. We got Christina Kim now with 100 kilos. That's 220 pounds roughly. Christina having an excellent day so far. Janique's bench looked very easy.
47.5 kilos.
She's got 3 white lights.
And we're going to finish up with Heidi and Emmy.
Good, and there was one on Christina's lift here, one yellow light, which again could be one referee thought that her butt came up during the process of pressing. It looked like there was some light there, but it's really hard to tell from this angle. Got Elizabeth Irvine now coming up on 1 with 107.5 kilos. And we got Linda Russo on 2 with 47.5 kilos. And looks like it's good for Linda. Heidi is next on platform 2, also with 47.5. Relatively speaking here for Heidi, that's a big weight for body weight. I think Heidi has several gold medals on the world stage in the bench press. Got Elizabeth Irvine. It's a little tough there, and it's no lift. Let's hope she can come back and make a few adjustments and maybe get that on her 3rd. Heidi's ready to go on 2. And very easy opener.
Really good out there, Heidi. Nice work. 50 kilos on the bar, please, for Emmy, finishing up our opening attempts for this fight.
Emmy here on 2 with 50 kilos. And Ariana on 1 with 80 kilos. This is going into our 3rd round here now for the junior ladies. Oh, very easy for Ariana, and she's looks like 6 for 6 so far. Made all of her attempts. And Emma on 2 with 50 kilos here.
Oh.
And looks like, I think it got stuck on her chest. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's see.
I think the right spotter on our right grabbed the bar. I don't think she could hear.
She can go to the jury and ask for a second attempt, and let's see. Oh, wait, no, they're just going to let her attempt it again. Not sure. It's kind of a strange situation there. It looks good. Let's see what the referees say. And it's a good lift. Sophie Nell missed 80 on her 2nd. Let's see if she can come back and make that on her 3rd. Oh, looks like it's going to be close. Let's see what the referees say. And it's a good lift. That's a good comeback. Now we have Joy. Joy missed her opener. So now she's coming to try that again. And hopefully now it was just a technical issue. She's attempting 32.5. Bianca coming up on 1 with
Loaded on
85
2.
kilos.
Let's get behind her. Missed this on her first one. She can come back and get it. It's totally in Joy's wheelhouse here.
It
Oh,
looks
it
like a
doesn't
little
look like
too
it's there
much,
today.
yeah. And
All right,
Bianca was
she's
good
got
on
one more
1.
attempt at this.
So she's going to have one more attempt to stay in the contest. We got Monica
35.5,
35.5, and so that's a
change on the
national
marker
record
there
for Monica.
She's wasting no time getting into these national records today.
Monica also having a good day so far with a national record in the squat, and now going for a national record in the bench press. On platform 1 we have Melina at 92.5 kilos. She's a 76 junior.
Loaded on 2.
Oh, that's a good fight for Melina, but no lift.
Right there today.
Good fight, good fight. Up next, Rachel, Eleanor, and Christina. Loaded on 1.
Monica gets the handoff. A little too heavy for Monica there on second. Maybe she'll come back and get down on her third. We got Rachel with 92.5 on platform 1.
Bars loaded on 2.
And that's a good lift.
Up next, Eleanor, Christina, and
Got platform 2 is Charlene, and she has 40
no more changes.
for a second attempt. We got Eleanor Kelly Coder coming up on 1 with 100
Bars loaded
kilos.
for Eleanor.
Charlene's bench looks very strong.
There we go. We're
The 3
on
white
the
lights.
light train again. 41
And we're
kilos
getting
on the
third
bar.
attempts here where you got people are usually
You know
trying
what?
to set a personal best,
2.5. We are hitting the national
generally
record
speaking.
attempt territory.
Now Carol,
Loaded
41
for Carol's
kilos
national
on
record
2.
attempt.
A little too much for Eleanor on 1.
She's not there today. Up next, Christina, Elizabeth, and then on to Amy.
And Carol is going to do her own handoff.
Bars loaded on 1.
No problem.
Yeah, it looks very easy. It's
That was a
national
very
record
easy
for
looking
Carol.
National record. 42.5 kilos, please, on the bar for Maggie.
Christine asked for 102.5.
Hey, Jeff, how do you get one of those Canada singlets?
Just got to make Team Canada. I think you'll get one this year. So we got a good lift for Christina Kim.
Up next, Elizabeth, Amy, and Ashlyn.
Yes, we have a number of national athletes. Some people will have the Canada singlet on that they wear when they lift at international at the international level, and but some of our international level teams too. Just they elect to wear their own style. I kind of do a mix of both when I lift.
Oh, okay.
We got Elizabeth Irvine here on 1 with 107.5 kilos. It's her third attempt. She missed this on her second. Maggie on 2. Looks like she has a strong second attempt, 42.5, and a good lift.
47.5 kilos, please, on the bar for Janine.
Oh,
It's a good fight here for
looks good
Elizabeth.
from
Let's
this angle.
see. And it's a good lift.
Lift on 1. Up next, Rachel, Sophie, and Eleanor.
And again, she did get a yellow card from front. I'm not sure. Maybe there was a foot movement or something. Really hard to see from this vantage point. We got Janique coming up with 47.5 on platform 2, and Amy starting our second flight on platform 1 with 62.5. And Amy Richards is a 84 junior athlete. Janique is a master 3 in the 52 kilo class. Very easy bench for a second.
Good.
And 3 white lights from the referees.
50 kilos on the bar, please, for Linda.
And Amy's a very strong opener as well.
Good lift for Amy. Up next, Ashley, Mia, and Amelia.
Ashlyn Vincelette coming up on platform 1, 84 plus junior, opening up with 80 kilos. Linda Rousseau on 2 with 50 kilos.
Bars loaded on 1.
And Linda, I think it's the first person we're seeing here now using foot blocks. And looks like a good lift.
52.5 kilos on the bar, please, for Heidi.
Ashlyn on 1 with 80 kilos opener. And a nice easy lift as well. We got Heidi on 2 with 52.5 kilos.
Next, Mia, Amelia, and Edie.
And again, Heidi very close to body weight bench here.
Loaded on 1.
As an M3 lifter, that's pretty impressive. We got Mia Tostanik on 1, opening up with 85 kilos.
Oh, that looked really
Looked easy on 2 for Heidi.
Good look at second attempt. 55 kilos on
And
the
also
bar for
easy
Heidi.
on 1 for Mia.
Second attempts.
Good lift on 1. Up next, Amelia, Edie, and Miranda.
We got Emma on platform 2, 55 kilos for a second attempt. And Amelia Jackson on 1, opening up with 95.
Loaded on 1.
So on platform 1, we're in the 200 plus pounds already. And we got Emmy on 1 with 55, and it's a good lift.
There we go, 3 white lights. All right, starting third
And Amelia with a
attempts,
very
like
strong
we were
opener of
starting
95
third
kilos.
attempts with 32.5
So we got Joy
kilos.
here now where
Joy.
she's in a situation where
When
she
the bar
needs
is
to
loaded
make
for
this
Joy,
lift
I want
to stay in the
everybody in
event.
this building to give it all you've got. Joy needs this to be able to register a total in the competition. Bar is loaded. Let's go, Joy. Let's hear it for her.
And we got Dante coming up on 1 with 95 kilo opener as well. Joy's getting lots of encouragement from the crowd here.
Let's go, let's go.
It's a struggle. Oh, just a little too much. What an effort she put in.
So close, Joy.
And good lift on 1.
Up next, Miranda, Alexis, and Mara.
All right, 35.5 is going back on this bar. Monica's going to take another run at
So
that
Monica
national record.
missed this on her second, coming back to try it again on her third. This is a national record, and she already has a national record in the squat. Got Merlande Kane with 102.5 opener. And this would be 2 big plates in a
2
commercial
plates,
gym, yeah.
That's
So
a big bench press. You don't see many females doing that in a commercial gym.
this is also her opening attempt, so I assume she's capable of benching more than this.
Quite a bit more, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very easy opener, so yes, certainly a lot left in the tank there for sure.
Up next, Alexis, Mora, and then start the second round with Amy.
So Alexa Seaman on platform 1, opening up 105 kilos.
Oh, very nice.
Monica's look strong. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights.
That's it.
So she's
New
so
national
far
record,
a squat and
42.5
bench
kilos on
record
the bar for
holder.
Charlene.
Now Alexis on 1.
Loaded on 2.
Very easy opener as well. And we got Charlene, sorry, coming out for her third attempt at 42.5 kilos.
Loaded on 1.
So we got Mora coming out on 1, opening up 120 kilos. That's 265 pounds as an opening attempt. Charlene's bench looks good and 3 white lights.
Charlene. Nice work. 43.5 kilos. Again, national record attempt here for Carol.
So Mora on 1. Let's see what our opener looks like. Looks very easy, very strong. Carol Burke
On 2.
with a national record 43.5 on 2.
Loaded on 1.
And that looks good for Carol. And the referees say 3 white lights. Emma Richard here in the second attempts here now with 67.5. Looks good.
Lifters in play B, you have 2 lifters to change opening attempts.
We got Maggie on platform 2 with 47.5 kilos. And Ashlyn on 1 with 85 kilos.
Loaded on 1.
Loaded on 2.
Ashlyn's good and steady. And 2 white lights, and but that's a good lift. Maggie on 2, 3 for 3 in the bench. Very good lift.
And it's a good
Looks like that yellow card was for a little bit of a butt lift on
Bit
that
of luck,
side.
eh?
One lifter left to
And we
change
got
opening
Mia
attempts like
coming up now on 1 with 92.5 kilos.
Loaded on 2.
And Janique now with 50. Mia's looks good on 1. 3 white lights. And Janique, let's see, good
There we
lift.
go.
So she's 6 for 6 so far today as well.
Fantastic day.
52.5 kilos on the bar, please, for
Amelia
Linda.
for
National record attempt.
platform 1 here with 100 kilos. We've got Linda Rousseau coming out for another national record of 53.5 kilos. So Linda's already as well set a record in the squat and looking to set a record now in the bench press.
Loaded on 2, national record attempt, Linda.
And good lift for Amelia on 1. Very strong. And Dante coming up for her second attempt of 100 kilos on 1. And here's Linda's bench press national record attempt. It looks good. A little sticky in the middle, a little too heavy today. I believe that is her own bench press record.
Today, 57.5 kilos on the bar for Heidi.
So Dante Nelson on 1. Got Heidi Schraff coming up on 2 with 57.5.
Body weight bench.
Yes, actually a little over
Little
body
bit
weight.
over.
Loaded for Heidi.
Oh, Heidi weighed in at 52, so
Oh, she was that light. Okay.
yeah,
She,
so
yeah.
that was on her second.
Yeah. Oh, and that looks like it's probably a butt lift, I would think. Usually yellow cards on both sides will indicate that. It's hard for the center referee to see that.
Yeah.
We could see it from here.
Looks like
Yeah, so that's no lift for Alexis. Or sorry,
Bars loaded
that
on 1.
was
Dante.
Dante, sorry. Yeah. Heidi now. A little too much today.
Just a bit too much today. And finishing up
Alexis now
weighs
110
60
on
kilos.
platform 1.
This is a provincial record attempt for Emmy.
So, and Emmy will have 60 on 2.
Bars loaded for Emmy.
Again, Alexis' second attempt, very easy. 110 kilos on good lift.
Yes, Miranda, Mara, and then Amy. Loaded on 1.
A little too much
little
for Emmy
heavy.
as well.
And not quite there as well. All right, we're going to go 50 kilos on this bar for Charlene. Getting,
So we
no.
got
Sorry,
Merlande
Susan,
on 1 with
47.5
110
for
kilos.
Susan.
Subano, now this is the start of the second flight on 2. Sue opening up at 47.5 kilos.
Loaded on 2. Oh.
And Merlande looks good on 1. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights.
Up next, Mara with 128.
And we got Mara on platform 1 coming up with a national record here next. She already has a squat national record and now going for the bench press record on her second attempt of 128 kilos. And we got Subano on 2 with 47.5 kilos as her opener.
Mora's opener was very quick, so I suspect this will be similar.
Yes, this is approximately 280 pounds. If you're in a commercial gym, that's 2 big plates and a 25 and maybe a 2.5 on each side.
Easy
And that's
opener
good
up
for
of
Sue.
55 kilos on the bar, please, for Nicole.
Nicole will be next on 2 with 55 kilos for her opener. We're going to watch Mora's national record attempt here. Again, very easy.
Speedy.
Loaded on 2.
And that is a new national record. We're going to start third attempts now with Amy, Ashlyn, and Mia.
So we're going to go back now to the third round in platform 1. So this will be their last attempts. And again, a lot of times people are looking at to match or beat their personal best here on the third attempts.
Bars loaded on 1.
Nicole on 2 with 55 kilos for her opener. Again, look very strong, very easy.
And we have
And
a
it's
good
all good.
attempt there. All right. Same weight on the bar, please, for Patty.
55 for Patty on 2. Amy is ready to go on 1.
Loaded on 2.
And that's a good attempt. I think that's a good call by our coach on 3 white lights. Patty taking her opener now on 2, 55 kilos.
Bars loaded on 1.
It's a good opener. On 2. Oh,
And no lift on that one. Not a strength
so I
training,
think,
technical
yeah,
thing.
that may be
Coach
either head
Taylor,
or
Coach
butt
Jared,
came
here's
up.
what that's about. 57.5 kilos on the bar, please, for Doris.
It looks like it
Bar is
stayed
loaded.
intact with her butt. I'm not sure. Maybe her feet are moving. Ashlyn here on her third attempt. A little too much, it looks like, for Ashlyn.
No lift today.
And again, you may see a few more misses in this particular round because we've got people that are trying to match or beat their personal best. Doris here, 57.5, looks like a very strong opener.
There we go, 3 white lights. 60 kilos on the bar, please, for Gail Ann.
And we got Mia on 1, calling for 97.5 kilos. Gail Am will be on 2 with 60 kilos. Mia's ready to go here.
Let's go, Galen.
Oh,
A little too much for Mia.
Up next, Dee Dee, Amelia, and Alexis.
Galen opening with 60 kilos. Very nice opener.
And a good lift. Weight stays the same as 60 kilos for Margot.
And Dante on 1 with 100 kilos. She missed this on her second. Got Margot Croft on 2 with 60 kilo opener. Dante's looks okay. Let's see what the referees say. No, again, I think it must be the butt lift because it's it looks good from this perspective.
yeah.
Yeah, you
on
can
the
see it a little
replay
bit
there,
from
a bit
here.
of
Yes.
And a good lift on 2. Weight goes up to 260.
We got Brenda on platform 2 with 62.5 kilos.
Bars loaded.
And we got Amelia with 105 kilos on 1. Again, similar to between the squats and the bench here. Once the ladies are done their 3 rounds of benches, there'll be a 10-minute break. It's a little too much there for Amelia on 1. And Brenda was good on 2. We got Deb coming up next.
Alexis is asking for 112, so it's a national record attempt.
65 kilos on the bar.
We got the 84 kilo national record being attempted here by Alexis on 1 with 112 kilos. And we got Deb coming up on 2 with 65 kilo opener.
Deb's opening just slightly under her body weight.
Yes, Deb is definitely a good bencher. I'd be surprised if we don't see a record attempt coming for her in our next attempt or her third. Very easy opener.
Yep.
Got Alexis on 1
Easy
with
national.
112 and a national record. She had 1 red. I believe that's the elbow depth rule. So where your elbow has to be lower in the middle of your shoulder. One referee didn't think it was quite good enough, but the other 2, I think the jury is discussing it here, but it doesn't look like they're going to make any change. But we'll see. And, yeah, they're still discussing it. We got Merlandi here with 112.5 on 1. And Pamela opening up on 2 with 70 kilos. And that's a good lift and a good attempt call. And now Maura coming up again now with another national record of 130.5 kilos.
It's an interesting increment increase given how speedy her second attempt was.
Yeah, and again, she might be just trying to
Build a total.
build a total on this. I know she has some aspirations of probably attending the Junior Worlds this year.
Okay.
And so this might be something where she's looking at putting something on that she knows she's going to get, and maybe go for it at Junior Worlds where she'll probably need every extra kilo she can get.
Makes sense.
And Sue was on her second attempt here, 52.5 on 2. Maura again electing to do a self handoff. And a very easy third attempt. She's having a very good day today. Oh, and Sue gets called for 2. I'm not sure. That's generally something not being locked out or maybe an uneven extension. Nicole's coming up on 2 next with 60. So there'll be a 10-minute break here on 1 now.
Loaded on 2.
And it doesn't look like the jury is going to change that record attempt, so that's good. So we've got platform 2 here. It'll still be running for a little bit. We still have some second attempts left, I believe, and then all the third attempts.
Oh.
I think she may not have waited for the commands and realized it after she started.
No lift
So that's
on
no
that.
lift. She'll come back and get that on her third, I'm sure.
Doris.
And we got Doris coming up with 60 as well. And again, sometimes when people haven't been to a national event, that could be just a little daunting, and you try to get ahead of yourself a little bit. And Doris DeShane now coming up with 60 kilos, and she's in the 84 plus Master 3 division. And looks like a good attempt. See what the referees say. 3 white lights.
And a good lift there. All right, weight stays the same. 60 kilos on the bar for Patty.
And 60 here for Patty, and Patty missed her opener.
Bar is loaded.
She opened with 55 and elected to go up anyways. Depending on the circumstances, you know, this can be okay. As a coach, I'm very cautious to do this most times because, of course, it's 5 kilos heavier, and if you don't make it, then you're going to have 0 total on your bench press. Let's hope that's not the case here. Patty's. And let's see.
Good.
And again, so she got called on it, so that means she'll have to come out and make her third. Oh, that's, I think, a butt lift, and there was another call. Yeah, I'm not sure what the blue card was for. So we got Gail Ambrose now coming out with 62.5 kilos. Gail's a Master 3, 69 kilo lifter. And that looks good, yes.
And there we have another good bench attempt. All right, 65 kilos on this bar for Margot.
So Margot's coming up now with 65 kilos for her second attempt.
Loaded for Margot.
And looks good, strong for Margot. Let's see what the referee say. Yes, 3 white lights.
67.5 kilos on the bar, please. For
So
Deb.
Deb is coming up next, 67.5 kilos.
Do we need foot blocks? I think so, yeah.
Deb is in the 69 Master 3 division.
And it's loaded for Deb.
And that looks good for Deb. Let's see, referee say 3 white lights.
You have 2 minutes to change your openers, 2 minutes to change us.
It's got Brenda coming up now for her second, the 67.5 in the 84 plus Master 3 division.
Bars loaded for Brenda.
I believe Brenda is the last person in the round, so we'll be going right into third attempts for platform 2.
I think Pam's still to come.
Oh,
one
oh,
more.
sorry,
I
yes.
think we got one more.
Yeah, Brenda, Pam, and then top it around again. And looks good for Brenda. Let's see what the referees say. And 3 white lights, so it's a good lift.
2.5 kilos, please, for Pamela. Mr.
Now again,
Opener,
Pam missed her opener and is electing to go up a little bit.
Then we are going to have our reattempt
She's
for
making a
Nicole.
2.5 kilo increase. Pam is a veteran lifter. I would expect that she'll be able to make the adjustments. But anything could happen. Let's see. Pam gets start command.
Oh,
Ooh.
a little bit too much
And a
there.
little bit too heavy on that attempt. All right, so like I said, we got 60
Again,
kilos on the bar. Nicole's getting
very
her
surprised with
reattempt
that,
because
but
there was an error during her attempt. That was not her
a lot of
fault.
times as well, like I say, if you miss
So
that
we're gonna
opener,
look
it's
for our
often
60
best to
kilos for
repeat
Nicole to take
and
her
make sure
reattempt,
you're
and
in the
then we're
meet.
gonna start the third attempts with Susan.
So got Nicole Carriere, 60 kilos.
Bar is loaded.
Platform 1, no more changes. Platform 1, no more changes.
And this is
3
Nicole's
minutes. We will be
third
beginning
attempt.
in just under 3
No,
minutes.
sorry. This is
Oh, what's happening
this
here?
is our maybe this is our second. Okay.
Oh, I think we just have a score. No, no third attempt was put in, it looks like, on the score sheet.
Oh, okay. Maybe she missed her second and it's just not showing up.
Oh, I do believe she.
This may
They
be
may
in the
have talked to the
reattempt.
jury, a reattempt.
Ah,
yeah.
right. That's the one we thought
We
there'd
weren't
be
sure
something.
what. Yeah. So they did go speak to the jury, her
Okay.
coach.
So there'll probably be a little bit of a break here now where she's going to follow herself fairly quickly, I think. Let's see.
So
yes.
if she's following herself,
Yeah,
she
she's
gets
following herself.
3
So
minutes plus her 1 minute.
yeah, I
time.
think
Is
that's
that
what
correct?
we're going to see. Or maybe they're going to put her at the end of the
End
round.
of the flight. Oh, nope. Susan's stepping away.
I think they probably need to wait to see what attempts she's going to put in.
Correct.
Because, yes, there will be lifters with less weight, so there may be only a couple of minutes added additionally for her. So we got Sue now with her third attempt here, 52.5. So we missed this on her second. Looks very strong. And 3 wet legs. So now we got Patty next, and again, Patty missed her opener, went up 5 kilos, and missed again, not on strength for either lift, but now she needs to make this third one to stay in the meet.
Bar is loaded.
And I've had this scenario a couple times in my life. It's very unnerving, I guess. I don't suggest it for anyone.
Big drive. She's really giving it everything
Again,
she's
it's
got.
not strength. Let's just see. Let's hope she was able. Yes!
There we go.
She was able to come back. Good for her.
All right, so remember how Nicole had a reattempt? We're going to set the clock to 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Because she
So
gets an extra compensatory 1 minute. But this way, once her bar is loaded, and it is now, she can come out anytime she wants in this time, whenever she's ready. So she has now 2 minutes only because we need to make sure she has the compensatory time added, so she's got 3 minutes of rest.
Yes, and that's it happens now and again when we have whatever happened that she got her second attempt here, whatever mistake that was made. So because you're close enough to lifting 2 times in a row, they want to give the lifter that 3 to 4 minutes is what happens, is that you get they load the clock up for 2 minutes here for her, so she can come out anytime. She can elect to do it right away. She don't have to wait.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we're back on platform
one for deadlifts, and we had a successful opener.
Rachel took 132.5 there for her opener.
Excellent. And now second deadlift here now on platform 1. We got Sophie Dorius, and she's opened up with 140 kilos, and from Bridge City Barbell in Saskatoon.
This entire Flight A is all 76. We'll be interested to see if we see any position moving on deadlift attempts as we head into thirds.
I would expect we will. So we got Nicole Carriere here, looking for 62.5. Nicole just following herself just not too long ago, and looks like everything is good. And I'm sure she'll be happy with that. That's 2 lists fairly close together. That's very impressive here for Nicole. And we got Eleanor now coming up, 147.5 opener.
Loaded on 2.
And third attempt bench press here for Doris DeShane, 62.5 kilos. And Doris had a fight, but let's see. The referees say good lift.
Good lift. All right, 65 kilos on the bar, please, for
Eleanor Kelly Coder for opener, 147.5 kilos on 1, and looks like a good easy opener. Got Gaylan Breeze coming up on 2 for her third attempt bench press of 65 kilos. Elizabeth Irvine on 1 for her opening attempt, 157.5 kilos in the deadlift. And we got Gail now just setting up on the bench press on 2. Now, a lot of times what you're seeing here on opening attempts, I would suspect to be somewhere, some weight you can do for maybe 2 or 3 reps fairly easily. Gail-Ann now looking for 65. A little too much today for Gail-Ann.
No, bueno on 2. All right, 67.5 kilos on the bar, please, for Margot.
So we have Christina Kim coming up on 1 for opening deadlift to 167.5 kilos. She's having a very good day so far. But it looks like she's ranked in 2nd place, so I'm assuming someone in this class must be a fairly big deadlifter. We'll see as we go down to our round.
Melina
closing
us out. Our openers.
So Margot for third bench here on 2. And Bianca on 1, 172.5 opener in her deadlift. A little too heavy for Margot today.
And no lift there. All right, 70 kilos on the bar, please, for Deb. Loaded for Deb.
And Deb looking for 70 kilos on her third bench press. Bianca 172.5 opener in her deadlift.
We're told Deb is going to time out her attempt to allow her competitors to have that minute rest that they were counting on.
Looks like Deb's not coming out for this one.
Yeah, so she'll just let the clock run down. It's at 39 seconds now. Ariana Opera now coming up with 180 kilo opener. On platform 1, and we are at 20 seconds on the countdown clock on platform 2. And Ariana's opener looked very strong. And we got Melina coming up last here with 202.5 kilos.
Time on two, we're going to go to 71 kilos on this bar now.
So Brenda Billings going to be looking at a bench press record on platform 2 with 71 kilos. She's in the M384 plus.
Loaded on one, national record attempt, Brenda.
And Melina's opener looked very good. Okay, so Brenda on 2 here. A little too much today.
Just a bit too heavy for her today. All right.
Got Rachel with her second attempt now for deadlift.
Bar for Pamela.
140 kilos.
When I say bars loaded, I want to hear everybody in this audience. Pamela needs this to register a total in the event.
And that's a good lift. And now we have Pam coming up for her third attempt. She needs this to be successful to stay in the meet.
You can hear the crowd getting behind her.
So we just have one athlete that made their third to stay in the event. Let's hope Pam can do the same. We've got Sophie on 1 with 147.5 kilos. Pam gets command. No, it's too much today.
And just a bit too heavy.
That's too
today.
bad. And good on 1. And Eleanor's next with 157.5 kilos.
All right, we are going to our 10-minute break on platform 2.
So the bench on 2 just ended, so we'll be taking a 10-minute break. And they'll be going into their deadlifts, and we're going into the second round here. Already a few lifters in. We've got Eleanor Kelly Coder coming up next. And she's requested 157.5. Everyone's deadlift was successful in the opening round. All these ladies are in the 76 junior division. Well, that was tough off the floor, but once it come off the floor, it seems it moved well. Elizabeth coming up next, 165 kilos. I do think we have a close battle, I think, between Christina and Melina. It's definitely not a given at this point. Got 165 here for Elizabeth. Looks like a good second attempt, 165 kilos, and it's a good lift.
Up next, Christina, Bianca, and Ariana.
Christine jumped 10 kilos here, and I think that's going to be a fairly standard jump you'll see from the first to the seconds.
I think she currently sits approximately 14 kilos below first place, but like you said, that doesn't mean anything at this point.
Yeah, and she could be saving some energy here.
Right.
And we'll go for it on our third. And we'll give her an opportunity to see what Melina goes on her second and how it looks. That was a little sticky, but good control and a good lift. Bianca now at 185 kilos.
Ours loaded on 1 for Bianca.
And Bianca looking for 185. Over 400 pounds. And looked pretty controlled. She has some more in the tank for sure. Got Ariana next, 190 kilos.
Bars loaded for Ariana.
And this is just short of 420 pounds. And looks pretty controlled. And 3 white lights.
Good left. Up next. We're starting the third round. Like B, we're starting our third round of deadlifts here. Rachel, Sophie, and Eleanor. I'm sorry. Melina first. Bars loaded for
And
Melina.
Melina's second here, 212.5 kilos. And I think with Christina and Melina here, I think they're within roughly 10 kilos of each other. And it's a good lift.
Now we start the last round.
Now we're starting the third attempt. 145 here for Rachel.
Jeff, what are the rules about third attempts and people making changes? What
So
might we see?
you can change it twice. So we may see some of that here. I'm sure Christina may put in an attempt that would put her in first place, provided that Melina would miss her second. But Melina can put more pressure on her by just doing enough to win. So we can see some gamesmanship with that. But you do have the attempt changes. It's the only lift in a full powerlifting contest where you can make some changes. So you have two attempts to change. So you put in your first attempt as soon as you're done, and then you look at what the other athletes is doing and make your decisions from there. But ultimately, the lifter that gets to go last probably has the advantage in this case.
Rachel finished out there 9 for 9 today.
Yes, really good day for Rachel. We got Sophie next, 152.5 kilos.
Bars loaded on 1.
Oh,
Let's see, that's a
jostle there at the
close.
top.
Yeah, and again, the weight cannot go down, or you cannot support the weight on your thighs. And that little bobble at the top, that cost her the lift.
Left to change openers, platform 2.
So got Eleanor Kelly Kader here, 167.5 kilos for her last lift of the day. She's missed one lift so far today. Do we have much happening with the attempt changes? Doesn't look like yet. Eleanor 167.5 for her final deadlift of the day.
Oh, it's not quite there.
Yeah, and Eleanor is slower off the floor, but she couldn't get it moving that time to lock it out. So Elizabeth Irvine now, 172.5 kilos.
Bars loaded on 1.
And we got Elizabeth Irvine here. Getting ready for her third attempt. And it looks good.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah. I think she had an 8 for 9 day. Very good lifting. So we got Christina.
She's currently our second
Yeah, and it looks like she may not be taking a shot at first place. Maybe her second felt a little heavy and she just don't feel it's there today. And just trying to add to her total. Sometimes as well, we don't get full teams. Maybe that's going to a junior worlds, and she might be making sure she puts on as many kilos as total on her total here to maybe secure a second place and a spot on a world team. You don't know, but and obviously she has a single out. She has represented Canada before, so. A little too much today, though. Yes, you certainly can't be disappointed with the day she had. She was 8 for 8 going into that lift. Got Bianca now coming up, and 192.5 kilos.
This would temporarily move Bianca into third place, pending the outcome of Ariana's lift.
So we do have a little bit of battle for the podium here.
One minute from liftoff on platform 2. We're going to load the bar to 50 kilos to get us started with Charlene.
I think Christina's solidly in second place, so maybe she's happy with that.
Good patience.
Oh, lost her bounce a little bit. A little too much. And Ariana jumping from 190 to 220. Just wondering if there's maybe a weight change. Yes, I figured there was one coming. So now, because that lift was missed, she don't need to lift as much. And I think she'll be solidly in third place anyway, or?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes. Yeah. So now she's putting the weight back to where she's comfortable and trying to go out and make this lift. She's also on, I think, an 8 for 8 day so far. So she's looking at having 9 for 9 meet as well.
Get a lockout.
And that looks good. And we've started on platform 2 as well here with Emmy. And that's a good lift on 1. So we got 60 coming up next on platform 2 for Emmy.
Melina's
And Charlene
us
opened up with 50, sorry. And Melina here with that's ironically enough, I did the commentary last night and the finishing deadlift was 222.5 as well.
That's right.
So some really big deadlifters coming up through the junior ranks. Emmy's deadlift looks good. And 3 white lights.
82.5
A little too much for her today, and she's 7 for 9 meet and national champion. So got now Joy, who missed her 3 benches, but the rule has changed now to which they can come out and still attempt deadlifts if they wish. And this is probably a good idea. Just get some experience for a new lifter. Get used to lifting on a national platform. And 82.5 here for Joy. And it looks good. And it's a good lift. And now we're starting our B flight here on platform 1 with Ashlyn Vincelette. In the 84 plus category, open up 145 kilos.
Loaded on 2.
And looks very good. And good lift. Maggie on 2 with 90 kilos. 84 M3 lifter. Looks very easy for an opener. And it's a good lift. Amelia Jackson on 1 with 160 kilo opener. She's in the 84 plus juniors.
And bars loaded on 2.
Heidi coming out for 90 on platform 2. And Amelia on 1 with 160 kilos. Oh, no lift on 1 and good on 2.
97.5 kilos on the bar.
Let's see if I could see what happened on number 1. Not sure, maybe a rebend of the knees at the top.
Bars
The
loaded.
jury sounds like they're discussing it. On 1, we got 160 kilos. I thought if there was anything on that opener, it would have been a bit subtle, and I don't think it should be called. But the jury, like I said, they are discussing they could overturn that lift. We got Carol on 2 with 97.5 kilos, and Dante Nelson on 1, 170 kilos for her opener.
Loaded on 1.
Loaded on 2.
Dante is in the 84 plus category. We got Monica out for 97.5 for her opener. She's in the 47 Master 4. Dante's deadlift looked really good. Monica's looks pretty smooth as well. Both good attempts.
105 kilos on the bar, please, for Linda.
Got Mia Testranik. 177.5 opener on 1. And Linda Russo, 105 opener on 2. No, the referee or the jury didn't go to the table, so they must be letting that lift stand. And looks good for Mia. 3 white lights. We got Linda on 2. Also 3 white lights.
Weight stays the same for Janique.
Bars loaded.
Janique at 105.
Loaded on 2.
On 2. Merlande on 1 with 180 kilo opener. Merlande's look very good, very fast.
Up next, Mara, Alexis, and then back to the top with Amelia. Bars loaded on
Okay,
1.
and looks good for Janique.
And it's a good lift.
We got Mora opening up with 197.5 kilos. Charlene starting her second attempt on 2 with 75 kilos.
Loaded on 2.
Bars loaded for Mara.
I think I saw Charlene limping a little bit, and so she's timing this attempt out as well.
Okay, so we have on platform
That's why we saw her put one squat
2. It
in,
looks like
time out,
Charlene might not
do
be
her
coming out. We
benches,
got Mora
and
on
one
1
deadlift
here,
attempt,
and she's
and
running
time
down on
out.
time as well. Here she comes. She got 10 seconds to start the attempt. Very easy attempt, but I'm sure it must have been very stressful. So we got Alexa now coming out for 200 kilos for an opener. She's in the 84 junior category.
Bars loaded on 1.
And time. Weight stays the same, 75 kilos for Emmy.
So we got Emmy on 2 now, we're for a second attempt with 75 kilos, and Alexis opening up with 200 kilos. Very nice opener as well. Now Amelia missed her opener here and
taking
electing to take it again at 160. She did have one white light and looked like the jury discussed it.
Everybody knows that in the back of the lifting
So
here, we have a couple of
hopefully
vendors
now
who
she'll
will
just
go
come
here.
out and clean up.
Supplement World. Supplement World is doing a draw every day. You can go over there and ask them about that and get into their draw. But also support our vendors and support our sponsors. Inner Strength Products is open this afternoon as well. They are one of our sponsors for this event.
And she's in the contest, and that looked very good. Now we have, looks like someone timed out on 2 as well, and now we got Joy next, coming up with 92.5 kilos. And again, we might have a situation here where some people needed just the opening deadlift to secure a world spot, and they may be electing to call it a day and save the lifting for another day. And very good second attempt on 1. And we got Joy on 2 at 92.5. And on 2 is a good lift.
Good lift on 2. 95 kilos on the bar, please, for Heidi.
Got Amy Richardson on 1 with 172.5 kilos.
Loaded on 2.
This is her second attempt. And for Heidi, 95 on 2.
Bars loaded on 1.
That lift looks good for Amy. Let's see what the referees say. They agree. And Heidi on 2 is good.
And a good lift on 2.
Dante Nelson coming up now for 182.5 or 400 pounds on 1. And we got Maggie Greenall, and she's looking for 100 kilos on 2.
Bars loaded on 1.
Maggie's lift looks strong. And referees
And
say it's a
another
good lift.
on 2. 102.5
Dante
kilos
Nelson
on the
here
bar,
now
please, for
on 1.
Monica.
Very nice deadlift as well. And referees agree. Monica now on 2, coming up for 1 with 102.5 kilos on her second attempt. And Mia on platform 1 for her second attempt, 187.5 kilos. That's a good lift for Monica.
That's 2.3 times her body weight.
That's pretty impressive. And Mia on 1 with a good lift at 187.5. So Carol now will take her second attempt on platform 2 at 105. And Merlande for 195 kilos in the 84 plus junior class on 2. Melanie looking very strong. And Carol looking strong as well. And both good lifts.
And good lift on 2. We're going to go to 110 kilos on the bar for Janique.
So Janique jumping from 105 to 110. And we got Maura jumping from 197 to 207.5.
Bars loaded on 1.
And loaded on 2.
This is roughly a little under 460 pounds for Maura. She's having a heck of a day so far.
Should get a few more seconds on this lift.
Yes. I'm thinking she may have taken a late warm-up.
Yep. No problem.
No problem at all. That's a good lift. Janique on 2. And looks like a good lift for Janique. And it is.
And a good lift for Janique. 115 kilos on the bar, please, for Linda.
Alexis also with some very big deadlifts here. 212.5 kilos. And she's in the 84 division. Looks very easy, very smooth and controlled. And a good lift. And Linda has 115 on the bar for her second attempt.
Your medals will be presented as soon as platform 2 is finished, so get yourself organized and clean up and ready for medals. Don't leave.
And looks like it's a good lift for Linda. Let's see it. Yes,
And
Grace
another
agree.
good lift for Linda on 2.
Bars loaded on 1.
So we've got Ashlyn coming up on 167.5 kilos to round out her
75
deadlifts.
kilos for Charlene.
And as we're
It's not today.
not today.
Up next, we got Amelia, Amy, and Edie.
And now Charlene missed us on her second and coming back forward on her third.
Bar is loaded for Charlene. I suspect she's also timing out again this attempt,
Yes.
so we're going to run the clock here.
And if you'll notice on the third attempts, the spotters and loaders clean the bar after every attempt. They just want to make sure it's even playing field for everybody coming out. We've got Amelia Jackson now coming out for her third at 170 kilos. And no lift on that one.
Sounds like they're fighting hard there over on platform 1 for their third attempts.
So also like this opportunity to thank our sponsors. We have Visit Moose Jaw, SBD Apparel Canada, Inner Strength Products, and SAS Lotteries.
Amy, and the bar is loaded.
Amy Richardson now coming up
I
with
suspect she's also
182.5
gonna time
kilos.
out. My spotters and loaders are really glad for this.
Yeah, and Emmy would be on platform 2 now with 75 kilos, but they're suspecting she's timing out. So Amy with 182.5 kilos. Heck of an effort, but just a little too much today. And Dante Nelson on 1 now with 187.5 kilos.
And we're at time on platform 2. We're going to go to 100 kilos on the bar for Heidi.
So Heidi jumping from 95 to 100 on platform 2. Let's see what the referees say for Dante. And 3 white lights.
Loaded on 2.
Heidi now coming out for her last attempt of the day of 100 kilos.
Bars loaded on 1.
Mia with 195 on 1. A little too much for Heidi today. Mia definitely grinds out her deadlift, and let's see what they say. Good lift. Great attempt.
Next, Miranda, Mara, and Alexis. That's 3.
Joy Brown now On platform 2, she's made 10 kilo jumps from each attempt and going up to 102.5 kilos. And Merlane on 1, 207.5 kilos. And on 2, no lift. And Merlane is a good lift. And we got Monica again taking another record attempt here at 106 kilos on the deadlift. We got more coming up 217.5 kilos.
I do believe if she gets this lift, she'll also win Best Lifter award in her category.
Oh, excellent.
Based on points, so.
Okay, good.
Oh. Let's see what happens here.
Jury may take a look. The coach is running to the table here. It looks good to me, and I'm an international ref. I think that's okay. But again, we're not that close, and we're looking at a monitor, and that's good for Monica. A new national record. We got Alexis coming up with 220 kilos for her last attempt.
It looks like the decision stands.
Yeah. And Alexis with 220 kilos. Maggie with her third attempt on platform 2 at 107.5. And Alexis a little slow, but was steady, and it's a good attempt. And Maggie 107.5. And it looked very easy, even for a third, and it's a good lift.
110 kilos on the bar for Carol.
So we got Carol Burke, 110 kilos.
She's very happy with that. Last lift.
Bar is loaded for Carol.
We got Carol trying to finish up her day. And she's missed one lift so far. Hoping to get an 8 for a 9 day. And it looks good. What's the referee say? It's a good lift. 8 for 9 day for Carol. That's good. Definitely a good good result at a national event.
After her, we go to Linda and then start fight B with Patty.
Janique's final attempt is at 115 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Janique.
Again, this is flight A. There's another flight to go once the ladies are finished here. We got a couple lifters left in this particular flight. Looks like Janique's having some trouble with her shoe. And it's a good lift, it looks like. 3 white lights.
That's a good third attempt for Janique. All right, 120 kilos on the bar, please, for Linda, finishing
Janique finished 9 for 9.
Yes, that's a very good result. I was speaking to her a little bit yesterday, and she said she's working through a couple of injuries. But I'm sure 9 for 9 they make you forget about a lot of those. So we got Linda now coming up at 120. And Linda got it moving. Let's see if she can lock it through, and I think it's okay. Let's see what the referees say. And 3 white lights.
And it's a good lift.
I think Linda only had 1 miss on the day as well.
Please load bar to 90 kilos for Patty. She's going to open us up on flight B.
And now moving on to flight B with their openers.
And loaded 90 kilos for Patty.
So we got Patty, who made that incredible comeback on her 3rd bench to stay alive.
Easy opener.
And it's a good lift for Patty.
That's a good lift.
All right.
And now
95 kilos, guys. 90, so a green and your collar. 95 kilos for Susan.
okay. So Patty just lifted. She's now it's coming up next. It'll be Susan here.
Looks like Pamela's opted not to
Not to
continue
come out,
on to
yeah.
the deadlift.
Now we have 95 kilos on the bar for Susan, and the bar is loaded.
Pretty sure she'll be very disappointed with not making a bench, and you know, usually when you have that level of disappointment, you expected a lot more. Sometimes it's just it's no value in coming out. I think that's the way I would feel about it if it happened to me as
Right.
well.
Me too, probably.
Yeah. And Sue has a very easy opener here with 95.
There we go, it's a good lift.
Deb
All right,
Ellard
we're gonna
open
go
up with
100
100.
kilos on this bar for Deb. Bar's loaded for Deb.
$100 kilos for Deb Ellard. And very good opener.
And there we go, Deb's on the board. All right, 117.5 kilos on the bar, please, for Doris.
It's got Doris DeShane, open up 117.5 kilos. And she's in the 84 plus
And
M3
it's loaded for
division.
Doris.
And that looked good. And the referees
And
agree.
it's a good lift. 127.5 kilos on the bar for Margot.
Don't need a deadlift jack when you only got 1 plate on it.
Yeah, it saves a little bit of time too
Yeah.
of setting it up.
Bar's loaded for Margot.
And that looked good.
And
The
more
red lights.
white lights. I like it. Let's keep this rolling. 130 kilos.
Got
on this
Nicole
bar for
Carriere,
Nicole. Then we're going to see Brenda and
84
Ann
plus
finish
M3
on
as well,
openers.
and she's opened up with 130
Bar's
kilos.
loaded.
Very smooth opener. It's a good
And
lift.
it's a good lift for Nicole. All right, 2 openers left. 135 kilos is the next one for Brenda.
So got Brenda as the second last person in this round. 135 kilos, just short of 300
Bars
pounds.
loaded for Brenda.
This looks like we have several 84 plus M3s, I believe.
5 of them today.
Oh. So there's probably going to be some jockeying for position here. Brenda gets down command. And that's no lift. It looks like she started to lift off the floor and she kind of hesitated, and but I'm sure she can come back and make that on her second. We got Gaylan Breeze here, 150.
Bars loaded.
It's a big opener at 69 kilo class.
Yeah, and Gaylan has held the deadlift world record before. I'm not sure if she still holds it now. I think someone may have broken it since, but
All right, we're gonna go to 100 kilos on this bar.
heck of a
for Patty's
deadlifter.
second attempt.
Going into our second round now with Patty Cameron with 100 kilos. Patty's in 69 M3.
Loaded for Patty.
Looks very easy. And it's a good lift.
And there she goes. 3 white lights on her second attempt. I'm gonna go up a little bit. 102.5. I'm just gonna add a silver.
So Sue jumping up 7.5 kilos.
Bars loaded for Susan.
Sue's currently in 4th place. And very good attempt.
And another good attempt on the board for her. 110 kilos on this bar, please, for Deb. After Deb, we move to Doris and Nicole.
110 for Deb Ellard. And Deb is in 69 Master 3 division.
Bars loaded for Deb.
And again, looks very easy for Deb.
And
She got one red light from the front. Not sure what that would be for.
Maybe soft
Yeah.
knees. Can't tell.
Let me just see.
Red lights correspond to what
I could see that, yeah.
the referee saw.
It's very subtle, but I
127.5
don't know if it's enough I would call, but she got it anyway. They're a lot closer to it than I am.
Bars loaded for Doris.
And we got Doris, 127.5 kilos. And it's a tough second, but I don't see any infractions there. That's a good lift.
And it's 3 white lights. Good lift. 135 kilos on the bar, please, for Nicole. Following her, we go to Margot, then Brenda. Finishing up second attempts with Gaylan. Bars loaded for
Nicole
Nicole.
Carrier, 84 plus M3. And looks like she's sitting in 1st place now.
Yes.
And makes that look nice and easy.
And more white lights. All right, let's keep this rolling. 137.5 kilos on the bar for Margot's second attempt, and her bar is loaded.
So Margot's attempt here, right around 300 pounds. That looks strong as well. Good
And
lift.
referees like that one. 145 kilos, please, for Brenda.
Brenda, Mr. Opener, opting to go up 10 kilos.
She's gonna come back. Bar's loaded. She's gonna get it on her second, get herself a nice total
Again,
in
I
there.
do have confidence she can do this,
Let's go,
but
Brenda.
I'm not sure I would be doing that right now. Should be
That
okay.
looks good from here.
And good
She
lift.
just needed a bit more
On the
weight to
board.
smooth it out a bit. All right, 158 kilos on this bar. That means it's a national record attempt. And what's the game? When I say loaded, you say what? Loaded.
So Gail Ann
All right.
looking for a national record, 158 kilos.
I think this is our first
Bar is
deadlift
loaded.
record attempt for platform 2.
Yes, I think it is. And Gaylan making that look easy. And it's a good lift.
New national record. All right, let's go back to 107.5 kilos on this bar. We're starting third attempts.
Third attempts here now with the Subano. Calling for 107.5 kilos.
We're starting third attempts, so you guys might want to make sure you're dressed and ready because we're going to get your award started pretty quickly after this is done.
So Gail took her own bench record. She had, that was her record.
That was her own
Yeah.
record, yes.
When you are done.
Yeah.
I think Gail is always among
Bars
the
loaded
top
for
2 or
Sue.
3 in the world as well. I think she has won a world championship. So Sue now at 107.5. And looks good. And 3 white lights.
Third attempt on that. Weight stays the same, 107.5 kilos for Patty. After Patty, we're going to go to Deb and then Doris.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Gail's deadlift may have given her a
Bars
total
loaded
record
for
as well.
Patty.
Yeah, it looks,
Yep, looks like it.
looks like she holds it currently. And
Patty now coming out, calling for 107.5. And it looks good. And referees agree.
And another
Good lift.
All right, we're going to keep these green on the score sheet going. 115 kilos on the bar, please, for Deb's third attempt.
Deb electing to jump 5 kilos from her second to her third.
Bar is loaded for Deb. Let's see it, Deb.
It's a fantastic day for
There
Deb.
we
I think
go.
8 for 9.
All the white lights, ladies. 132.5 kilos on the bar for
Doris
Doris.
Shane coming up next, 132.5 kilos. And Doris has only missed one lift so far today. Looking for an 8 for 9 day. And opted to jump 5 kilos.
Bars loaded.
A little too much
That's
today.
okay, Doris. You're still pretty tough.
Good day, Doris.
145 kilos on the bar, please, for Nicole.
This is Nicole Carrier. Next, 145 kilos.
We have a change. We didn't call bar loaded yet, so we do have a change. The change is going to go to 142.5 kilos.
So Nicole's currently in third, and at 142.5, if she's successful, that would move her into second. It looks like.
And she is chasing
This
Margot.
will move Nicole into
Looks like it.
position. Bars loaded for Nicole.
Yep. So she dropped back her attempt a little bit here. Still a 7.5 kilo jump. And this is a case of trying to lift just enough to put enough pressure on the other athletes to miss theirs. That looked good.
Good.
There we go. All right. So she did the work. Now it's up to her competitor. All right, we have a change.
Oh.
Don't load anything. Let's wait and see what it is. No extra work. All right, we're going to go 145 kilos. So a green, just a green. Two reds and a green, and your collar, 145 kilos from Margot.
Looks like Margot dropped the weight 2.5 kilos. And if she's successful, it looks like they would tie on total, but Margot would take on body weight.
They would win on body weight, yeah. Or I think she'd be finished second on body weight. Or is this for first?
I think this is for second.
Second place,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Margot's currently in third, and this would move her into second.
Yep.
Giving it everything she's got.
Yeah, it looks.
Her left hand.
I'm not sure that she didn't get the down command. If she got the down command, she may have been able to sell it, but
Brenda would like 152.5
slipped out of her hand.
She's currently
that's too bad.
sitting in first, but
now we got Brenda coming up 152.5.
this is just going to be.
So she is currently our first place holder
Yeah.
in the category.
She's already, yes.
She's already got the win.
Yes.
Bars loaded.
After Brenda, we'll have one more lifter. Good attempt. A little too much today.
And not quite there today. All right, Gail Ann is going to finish us off with a bang.
And to round out
we're going to go to 162.5
this morning's session, we'll have Gail Ann Breeze, and she will be attempting, I think, what will be a total and deadlift record.
What she's also going to do with this pull, though, is give herself a national total record. So this is for 2 records. Increase that deadlift record she just got in the second attempt, and get a national total record on this. And so when I say loaded, you guys know what to do. I want to hear everybody in the building. And the bar is loaded. Let's see it, Gail Ann.
Gaylan, 162.5 kilos. Gets a good start. Locks it out.
Pretty easy for her today.
And clear white
there
lights.
she does it.
So they'll be having the awards here right away.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Shara, for spending this
All
morning
right,
with me.
Rangers,
And
don't
I
go
think we're
anywhere,
back today
stay
at
back.
2 p.m.,
We
I
are
believe.
back
Color and
today.
action,
I
get
do
ready for
believe you're
awards here
correct
pretty
at
quick.
around 2 o'clock.
Okay. Thanks again for watching, folks.
Take care.